motherfucker. It's about 7 o'clock. Let me see what time it is. 7:06. This shit still thick, those motherfuckers. I see shit. It's a motherfucker, man. Let me see what time. I can't see shit. These soldiers walking, and they end up at this mansion. They end up going in this mansion, And it's just some shit going on in this mansion, the mansion hunting and shit, and they just going through all kinds of bullshit. But they try to leave. And every time they try to leave, they would just run into fog. And it didn't matter, like, if they just kept walking and walking and walking, they ended up right back at the house. And so it's like you had times where they would walk through the fog. In the beginning, they would try to walk through the fog, and they would get so far, then they would just turn around and go back. But then you got, at some point in the movie, they just get determined, like, man, I'm going to get through this fog no matter what. And they walk all the way, they keep walking and walking and walking, they end up right back at the house. Every time it be foggy, that's what this shit remind me of. It remind me of that movie and shit. It's like, I don't know, the movie's kind of wild. They had a whole meaning to, why they couldn't, get through, shit. They wasn't dead, but they was almost dead. Then once you get to the end, you find that they was actually in the coma, and they had to find their way back to themselves. And if they didn't find their way back to themselves, then they didn't make it. And one of the guys out of all of them didn't make it. That's a pretty wild, kind of twisted movie though. Now we can see the sun. That's crazy. It's fogging the sun out. That is tripping to me. That's tripping. The sun out is still fogging. Holy shit. By the time the sun comes up, the fog go away. Y'all check in. Have a good morning. Ain't one of them just moving and grooving on down this highway. So, getting through this fog. Y'all know how I do, man. I just pick up and drop. Just headed to my destination. About 3 hours away. Drop this motherfucking box, pick me up another one, keep it moving. What I got going on today? Oh shit. What's up with them? Shit, back there. Man, we had a weekend this weekend, man. I don't know if y'all done tuned into my videos and my shorts and all that, man. Sun's starting to show now. I don't know if y'all, who all done tuned into my videos and my shorts and all that stuff, man. Y'all gotta make sure y'all like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I would say share, but sharing on there is a little bit different than Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. So I don't know. But man, like, share, subscribe, comment. That's what I'm supposed to say. Like, share, comment, share, and subscribe. That's what I'm supposed to say. Check out my videos, man. Like, I had a productive weekend this weekend. Mainly everything is in the shorts. I don't think I made no videos for the stuff yet, but everything's in the short, so it's a couple seconds, about a minute here and there, depending on the video. Did some work to the Caprice and stuff, and shaved antenna on it, and changed the quarter window out, and made the modifications to do that. Bunch of welding and grinding, sparks flying, all that kind of shit, man, on the goddamn car. I told y'all I was gonna be getting on them cars, working and, putting some content on here so y'all can see what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? My method of doing shit a little bit unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like everybody else that's trying to, you know what I'm saying? I do what the fuck I want to do, how I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. My main thing is getting it to look the way I want it to look, and then making sure everything is safe. That's my thing. But yeah, I gotta check out my videos, man. Like I say, like, share, subscribe. Maybe be, saying I need to say that more often. It was like, man, when I just really wasn't making content for real, and I was watching people's videos. That shit got on my nerves. Like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think I put recently last night or this morning, early this morning, I had posted an update on my son's bike. I haven't updated my bike. I got some did any modifications to my bike yet. I bought some material and stuff for some stuff I got planned for, but that's as far as I done got with that. My son's bike, we done did work too, and you know, got him looking good and all that kind of shit. So man, you gotta check that out, man. Check out, what we done did. We done added some stuff, got him, set up looking good and shit. We got some more shit to come for him too. But yeah, it's going down, man. I'm trying to get this content stuff rolling and going. I be streaming my gameplay. I don't know how that goes. I don't know if the streaming is the same for the gameplay, because I don't know. When I've been streaming the gameplay, y'all can see my gameplay on Apex Legends. I had Fortnite on there. I had to delete that because of the copyrights, because of the music. You know what I'm saying? I had to delete that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. It's like they be kind of finicky with the whole music on YouTube and shit. And it's like, man, ain't nothing you can do about it when you play something like Fortnite and they don't put all that music on there. But I don't really play Fortnite like that. I mostly just play Apex Legends. Occasionally I go old school and jump on Grand Theft Auto. You know what I'm saying? And but yeah, it's like the videos like Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite. Grand Theft Auto, you driving in that car and you turn the fucking music on, you gonna get copyright. Fortnite, you be on some shit, you gonna get a copyright because they got music on there. Apex don't have no music. It's just straight up gameplay. It is what it is. So I done put some content up. Hope everybody can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe learn something from it. You know what I'm saying? And I had uploaded something earlier this morning. I did upload it on earlier this morning on here. I feel enough. And check out my videos, man. Just check them out. Shit, if you don't like the shit, say you don't like the shit. I don't care. Like this, whatever your comment is, just say how you feel. Might help me improve on content. You know what I'm saying? It what it is. I'm trying to, y'all catch me in the beginning, the stages of me really putting content. So it's like if y'all got, insight, advice, whatever, man, feel free. You know what I'm saying? Say, say what's on your mind, give some information, give some advice. I ain't really tripping. Or crack a joke. I don't give a damn, you can joking too. I got a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no, tight ass motherfucker. I got a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? To a degree, anyway. But yeah, man, we're rolling, man. I'm pretty excited about the whole everything I did to the Caprice. I've been wanting to change those quarter windows for a while. And I had bought the parts like a long time ago. And I just, now I'm putting them on. I bought them parts like maybe 6 years ago, however long. And I'm just now finally putting them down, because the whole thing about it is initially I got the quarter windows, and then if you know about the 94 to 96 Impalas, you know that the 94 Impala got that little plastic corner piece in the back, because when they changed the window, the Impala still had that corner piece window. I mean, I guess, it just still had square, whatever. However they did it, but for whatever reason, they had the little plastic piece you could put over. I don't know what was the reason behind that, why they did that, because I don't think the 94 Caprices had a triangle window. I ain't really looked at it, but I don't think they had it. So when it came to the Impalas, I don't know why they put that shit there. And so, but anyway, so the shit was on there. So I got the windows, then I got that little plastic corner piece, because initially I was going to put the window in, I was going to put that piece, and I was going to just fiberglass that in. That's all I was going to do. But now, you learn more, you know how to do more, you got more tools, you and do more shit. Like, you know, just do like, you know, bullshit when you got the ability to do other shit. Well, I got to weld, I know how to weld. So I'm like, man, I know how to weld, I know how to shape metal a little bit. Man, I need to just weld that shit in and not fiberglass it. And so it'd be right. And so that's what I did, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did over the weekend. You know, I had, you see it in the videos and the shorts if you look at it, because I categorize them like part 1, part 2, part 3, all the way, you know what I'm saying, to the point where it's at now, where they just prop. But yeah, it took 3 pieces of metal, one on the outside, and then one on the inside, and then a little sliver of metal, probably like maybe like an inch or inch and a half, I guess you could say, just off in the centerpiece. So, you know, you can weld that outside to the inside, you know, so they can be out, everything can be connected. That was the whole process, the thought process behind that, making sure everything was connected. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like if I would have just welded the outside piece, I just don't feel like it was going to be solid or secure. I could have just did that, welded that outside piece and left it at that. But I was like, man, I'm going to go ahead and, I just felt like it was better to go ahead and just go all the way. Weld it, have that piece on the inside, weld that in. Weld a piece on the outside, have that in, and then that little piece in the middle to make everything secure and solid to where it ain't like all flimsy and they don't have that tin can sound when you hit it and all that kind of shit. Like when you tap it, it sounds solid. You know, I just felt like that was just better. That was just, I don't know. And then the fun thing, boy, I ain't never went to like a 96 Impala, 94 Impala, or Caprice or whatever and took the window out to see how this shit really is made on the inside. I just did what I felt like I needed to do to get my shit the way I wanted it. And so that's basically what I did. But it's like, it came out good, it came out the way I wanted it. And I like it, shit. I finally did. Then I went ahead while I was in the midst of all that, because once I get in the mood of working, then I get more energy and shit, and then I end up doing more shit. So I needed to weld the antenna hole up. So I had to take the little end piece of the antenna off and put that on there, and then weld that up. The keyhole in the back, I had to figure out what I'm gonna do to that. I don't know if I'm gonna just fill it up to where it's, you know, around the keyhole and just, you know, keep it, you know, whatever, you know, I don't know. That's just something I gotta think about, figure out what I'm gonna do there. Yeah, man, a good weekend. My son got some more parts in, but his bike was able to get them. You know what I'm saying? Moving and grooving with it, man. Moving and grooving with it. I'm trying to think of some more shit. I do a lot of shit besides, I'm into a lot of shit besides just cars and games and shit. So it's like, you know, if you watch any of my videos where I'm just talking like I'm talking now while I'm riding, I talk about a lot of different shit. But yeah, man, it's just a lot going on. One thing that be on my mind, man, to be honest with y'all, is the welfare system. Like everybody be, you know, clowning people that be on welfare, whether it be they be on housing, they be on food stamps, people be clowning them and stuff. Because, you know, this whole thing where they supposed to be cutting the funds and all this other kind of shit like that, and just a bunch of dumb shit. And man, I be looking at this shit. Growing up, I've always seen or known people that was on some type of housing or government assistance, whether it be food stamps or whether it be Section 8. You know what I'm saying? And I really ain't never had no concrete emotion about it. I just ain't never really cared. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, it don't matter who you are, black, white, brown. Like for the longest, it's always been this image of it's just black people. It's just black people and it's just black people taking advantage of it. When the whole time, I've always known everybody take advantage of it. Everybody take advantage of it. Everybody take advantage of the system. You got people who have been on food stamps that sell their food stamps to people. You got people that's not on food stamps that buy the food stamps. Those two people are taking advantage of the system. You got people on Section 8 that don't need to be on Section 8, but they on Section 8. It just is what it is. But then you got people, you got people that Section 8 is different from back in the day when I was growing up. Because now you see people in Section 8 renting houses and shit in the suburbs and shit. Well, back in the day, so now you got the people on the Section 8 renting the house. You got the person that's taking the Section 8, you know what I'm saying, taking the money from the city. Most of the time, people on Section 8, they have this thing called vouchers, where depending on the size of their family and their financial situation, that determines how much they get on their voucher. That voucher, so it's like, say they get a voucher for, let's say, a random number, let's say, keep it simple. They get a voucher, let's say they got a voucher for $800. They get a voucher for $800. And then, so that means that they can go find anywhere, they can go rent anywhere, whether it be an apartment or a house, but all the government is going to pay is $800. Anything over that, they have to pay. So you could be like $800 and you find a house for rent for $1,000, and the owner of the house might reduce the house to $900, or they might just take the whole $200 off and just take the $800 from the government and just don't even worry about the $200. It just depends on who the owner is and their mind frame. And so you got people that have to pay little, and so that's how you end up with people that only have to pay like $15 for rent, $30 for rent, $40 for rent, $65 for rent. And most of the time, whether it be an apartment or a house, those people don't even trip on that. They be like, man, don't even worry about it. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them, they be like, don't even worry about that. And which is, and so everybody taking advantage of it. But I've never really cared. I just like whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's what they doing, that's what they got going on. My mind frame was always about it was, it done got foggy again, ain't this a bitch? My mind frame about it always is when the people have kids, I've always looked at it like, well, at least we know the kids got a place to stay or the kids getting fed. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be people, because sometimes when you got a program like that where you're trying to help people and provide for people, you always gonna have an element of people that's gonna take advantage. There's always a percentage of people that's gonna take advantage, but it's a percentage of people who really need those programs and need their help. So it's always gonna be this group of people that take advantage. It don't matter what the situation is, it's always a percentage of people, black, white, brown, whatever, that's gonna take advantage. It just is what it is. If it's an opportunity people can see, a loophole or whatever, people just gonna take advantage. That's just human nature, damn near. So I ain't never cared, but it's crazy to me to see so many broke people, so many poor people make fun of people because they think that these people gonna lose their government assistance. When at the end of the day, you ain't no better than them people. You just think you better because you work. And you like, oh, I'm better than them because I'm working and all this other kind of shit. So you mad at these people. And I always see these comments that people say stuff like I don't feel like I should have to work and pay, how the fuck they say it? I want to say it right. They say shit like, I don't feel like I should have to work to pay for somebody else's well-being. I don't feel like that my tax dollars should be taken to pay for somebody else to have a roof over their head and somebody else to this, that, and the third. Your tax dollars ain't going to none of that shit. That's the reason I've always understood this. That's the reason why I've never gave a fuck about it. It's just like when people sit up there and say they get pulled over by a police officer and they argue with the police officer and they tell the police officer shit like, I pay your salary. My tax dollars pay your salary. And they still get a ticket, they still get locked up. It don't, the shit that you do does not pay. Just the shit that you do not pay those people's tax dollars. I mean, do not pay those people's salary. It just is what it is. Let's take that for an example. You get pulled over by a police officer, that one particular police officer. You tell that police officer that my tax dollars pay your salary. If you got fired from your job, that police officer still get paid. He's still gonna get paid. You may not even live in the same, can't see shit. You may not even live in the same city as the police officer that pulled you over, and you like, well, my tax dollars pay your salary. And you could be unemployed. That police officer still gonna get paid. You could get fired from your job and not work for 2-3 years. That police officer still gonna get paid. So how does your tax dollars paying for that officer's salary? It's the same thing with fucking welfare, the welfare system. These people are lying to us, bro. Your tax dollars is not going to them. If they kick everybody off of welfare right now, just today, just kicked everybody off of welfare, you will still be paying the same amount of tax that you pay now. Your tax dollars will not fucking change because nobody's on EBT, nobody's getting Section 8. You still gonna pay the same amount of money in taxes. They still gonna be trying to figure out how to get more tax dollars out of your ass. They still gonna be holding your money, misusing your money, misappropriating your money, because that's not what the fucking system is doing. And so it's like, I don't really give a fuck. Y'all so worried about a percentage of people over here that's doing more help for you than you actually think. I'm a truck driver. So, and I know other truck drivers. I know truck drivers that move produce for grocery stores. These people get these EBT cards. You can only use that shit at the grocery store. It don't matter if they sell it. It don't matter if they use it themselves. It don't matter if they sell it. It don't matter what the fuck they buy in the store. All that shit has to be replenished. It takes a truck driver to replenish it. It takes a person in the store to stock it that comes in at night to stock the shit, and then the people, the cash register, managers, and every goddamn body else. So when these people come in here spending the money, they keeping the motherfucking system going so these people can have fucking jobs. And so it's like, so I don't give a fuck where they get the money from. Spend that shit. I don't give a fuck. Then on top of that, my point is, before I get too deep off into all that, the people that's on the welfare system here in America, we benefit as workers off of them being on the welfare system. We benefit in so many different fucking ways. We fucking benefit from it without me going into like long ass detail. But you know what we don't benefit from? Them sending fucking welfare to fucking Ukraine. Them sending welfare to fucking Israel. We do not benefit from the money that they send to these foreign countries for their welfare, for their goddamn well-being, and for their fucking housing and for their fucking food. We paying for so many other fucking countries that we do not benefit from whatsoever. People don't realize the reason why China is in the position that it's in today is because America helped them get in that position by welfare. We fucking funded them with so much money. That's the reason why the tax that they paid towards America in trades of goods was so fucking low, if they paid anything at all, because it was all it was all supposed to be an idea to help them get stable and sustain themselves and become more of an independent country again. Now, they damn near one of the richest fucking countries in the fucking world. They damn near about to surpass us, and they surpass us in so many other things, financially and technology-wise. And so it's like, and that came off of the backs of the American citizens. And y'all sit up there and bitch and cry about a couple of people who got EBT cards and shit, and fucking on Section 8 and all this other kind of bullshit that ain't got shit to do with you. It's like, no, none of that shit has shit to do with you. You benefit more off of them because some people just not gonna do shit with their life. It just is what it is. They're not gonna apply themselves. But then you have a system in place that kind of pushes them along to help carry them along. Yeah, I can understand it's annoying because you busting your ass and another motherfucker over here is doing whatever the fuck they doing. But at the end of the day, they gonna get their reward in the end for the bullshit they doing. And you gonna get your reward for being consistent and applying yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about how you look at the shit. It's like, man, fuck them people. If you want to be mad at anything, don't be mad at your fellow American, because at the end of the day, you as an American individual, I don't care what your income level is, you should be able to get some type of assistance. But here in America, if you make up a certain amount of dollars, you get no assistance. But everybody at some point in time in their life needs some type of help, some type of assistance to get them through a rough spot. You do have people like that. But we don't have no system in place for them, unless it's a whole national crisis like COVID was. And so that's my whole thing, man. It's like when people be on that shit, I'm like, man, y'all looking at the wrong motherfucking thing, man. It's like instead of being mad at the government, you mad at somebody with fucking 4 or 5 kids and shit that's, you know, using the system. It's like, man, fuck that shit. At least somebody got the brains to use the motherfucker. Because all of us that's out here working 9 to 5 and paying taxes, we sitting up here getting fucked over and abused by the system, and we ain't came up with the idea or the sense to know, hey, we need to do something to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? We just going along with the shit and then get mad when you see other people who like, fuck that shit, I'm not finna be a part of the rat race. It's like, you know, you gotta find who the real fucking problem is. Who is the real it's your fucking government. Your fucking government is fucking us. That's what it is. They sending all your money. They just done made an agreement to give a country in fucking South America $20 billion fucking dollars. They took the fucking farmers out here. I forgot what that fucking grain is that the farmers be fucking farming. It's a grain or a seed they be farming, and they was sell it to China. I was watching this farmer. He was talking about it. They were selling it to China. Well, since Trump been causing all these issues with the tariffs and all this shit with China has been like cutting off they spending in America, like shit that they buy from us for their country. They done stopped buying the shit. You know what I'm saying? And so Trump turns around, makes an agreement with some South American country. I forgot the damn name of the country. And for a $20 billion plan to help stabilize them. You know what else they did? They sit up there and gave them that grain, whatever that grain is that the farmers in America was grain that was producing, and they were selling it to China. They're gonna have that country. Damn, I wish I remember the name of the country. They're gonna have them produce that grain and sell it to fucking China. And these farmers up here in America, they whole customer base is gone. Like, it ain't nobody doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all mad at the wrong motherfucking people. How is sending $20 billion out of the country is gonna help the country? How is sending $100 billion to fucking Ukraine and fucking $200 billion to fucking Israel every fucking year? How is that helping us? It don't help us at all. It don't help us one bit. That's the welfare we supposed to be mad about. That's the welfare we supposed to be like, man, why the fuck are y'all sending all our money over there? That's what we supposed to be on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be bitching at the wrong shit about the wrong shit. Y'all be on the wrong fucking thing, man. Y'all be mad about the wrong motherfucking thing. It's like, man, that is not what we need to be mad about. Why the fuck are y'all sending $20 billion over here? Where is this motherfucking $20 billion coming from? Because it ain't a motherfucker in America that make $1 million. Barely. Like shit, most everybody most of your average American person is stuck between 100,000 to fucking 35,000. So you anywhere from 35,000 to 100,000, the average motherfucker. You don't got that many people making 150, 200,000 that they can actually take it home. It's like if you making 250,000, Texas is finna take 125 of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's like you make 100,000, Texas is finna come and take fucking, I think it's like 25,000 or maybe 30,000, some shit like that. It's like, man, it's like, y'all just don't get it, man. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all just don't get it. Y'all mad at the wrong people for the wrong shit. If they can sit up there and stop the welfare system right now, today, and never start that shit up again, your taxes are still gonna be the same shit. They still gonna pull out the same amount. They still gonna fuck. They gonna give all your money to Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos over there at Amazon and shit, and they gonna give the rest of your shit to fucking Apple. And it's just, that's what it is. That's where a lot of our money be going. They've been giving so much money to fucking Elon Musk, it's fucking crazy. Hey, you mad at the motherfucker down the street because they got a $1,200 EBT card. Man, y'all some fucking idiots, bro. Seriously, y'all some idiots, bro. Cause it's just, y'all just don't get how the motherfucking system works. Y'all don't get how this motherfucking financial system works. Shit, I'd rather a motherfucker with 4 kids get $1,200 a fucking month versus Elon Musk getting fucking 20 million, 30 million, 100 million, 150 million to fund whatever goddamn projects his ass got, and his motherfucking ass is worth over 500. I think he had $540 billion now. Why the fuck is any of our tax dollars going to that nigga? That don't even make sense. Your local government allows your local government, and no matter what state you live in America, except for one, I just forgot which one it was. I think it's Green Bay. I think it's the ones that had the cheese hats. Their city owns that team. I think that's the right team. Their city owns that team. No other city in America owns their team. Any team in America can be moved anywhere at any time if the owner feels like it. Or if the owner sells that team to somebody else, they can move it whenever they want to move it. You have situations where, like, in all these cities, the citizens of that city's tax dollars, their actual tax dollars, went into building the fucking stadium. And the city don't even own it. The motherfucking owner owns it. The owner of the team owns the motherfucker and can do whatever the fuck he wants to do with it. They can sit up there and sell the rights to the name of the stadium to whatever company they want to sell it to and do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. It don't even fucking matter. And you sitting up here mad at some motherfucking people because what? They get $1,200 a month in food stamps. But you, in whatever state you in, whether you voted on it or not, whether you voted for it or not, had to pay whatever thing that's in your major city. Y'all had to pay 50% of the cost of building that motherfucking stadium. And y'all don't even get nothing for it. Y'all don't get nothing in return for it. They'll tell you some shit, oh, it's gonna open up jobs, and yeah, jobs for people who gotta work the stadium. It's gonna open up local government. When 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 they built that new Cowboy Stadium, I didn't see no change in the DFW area. I didn't see no change where that motherfucking stadium helped anybody in any kind of way other than Jerry Jones make more money and got a team that's more valuable. And then this motherfucker got the nerve to say earlier this year, it may be time to build another stadium. You out your motherfucking mind. You out your motherfucking mind. You gonna take that motherfucking team to motherfucking El Paso or something. They trash any motherfucking way. You can take that motherfucking team. That, man, I go on about this shit. Take that goddamn football team, stick it up your ass. My opinion. Fuck the Cowboys. Oh, shit. Y'all be mad at the wrong people for the wrong things, man. Y'all need to look at who the puppet master is. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting mad at people that's on the same level as you just because they done chose a different path than you. You know what I'm saying? It might be fucked up. Like, I could never bring myself to just sit and live off of government assistance. I couldn't do it. I remember the times where I had to be on unemployment. And that's my fucking money that we pay in quarterly when you work. And quarterly you paying into the unemployment system. And I used to be offended to be on, for a person to be like, oh, you just get on unemployment. You know what I'm saying? And then to somebody explain to me, man, you work and they put this in for this and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, so it's my money. I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't know that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like after that, you know, you be on unemployment, it's like, that's your money. But I still feel some kind of way, like, oh, this just ain't mine. I like getting up, going and working and producing and being productive. I'm a productive type of person. So I couldn't sit and just be on government assistance and not do shit. If I'm on government assistance, if I was on Section 8, I'd be trying to figure out, next thing you know, I'll be a motherfucking millionaire because all that money I ain't spending, I'm either investing it or saving it, I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody don't have that type of mind frame. It just is what it is. Everybody's mentality is different. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I couldn't just sitting up, not doing nothing, not producing nothing, not being nothing. Like, that's crazy to me. But some people, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? That's who they are. You know, and I don't judge them. Yeah, I do judge them. That's a lie. I do judge them, but I don't care. Like, I'm not finna go and do a protest to end EBT or end Section 8. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, but at the same time, I'm not finna make fun of them or harass them and do all that other kind of shit. I put people that's on Section 8 and government assistance in the same category as I put gay people. I really just don't give a damn. Y'all live y'all life, y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. You know, I don't care, but it's like, I know who my true enemy is. I know who my true oppressor is, and it's the American government. It's not the motherfucker that has a fucking address that lives down the street from you or the next town over or the next zip code. It's the motherfuckers in Washington. It's the motherfucker at your state's capital. Those are the motherfuckers who have more of a hand in the bullshit that you feel like you having to deal with than the motherfucker that's fucking sitting right next to you, basically. But shit, I'm finna hit the motherfucking traffic, man. I gotta pay attention. Appreciate everybody who clicked in and, you know, and all that type of shit. I can't see a motherfucking thing. I appreciate everybody who, you know, I don't know, listen. But, yeah, y'all have a good day. I'm finna hit traffic, so I gotta get off this motherfucker. Okay, y'all have a blessed day.